Hi guys! It has been like a super long time since I've done a video. I think it's been, I looked back, it's been like 4 months. Things just got hectic. I got tired. I'm sorry. But anyway, for those of you who are continuing to be a follower of my YouTube channel, thank you for hanging in there. And so today I thought I would start off with a day in the life video, and what I plan to do, because one of my problems is I get lazy. I'll shoot the video and it'll never get to editing. I lost a whole bunch of videos that way too. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully I'm shooting this, today is a Wednesday, it's November 15th, so hopefully within the next couple days this will be on my channel. I'm going to try to be really diligent about getting them up and posted. Okay, so that being said, we are in our 8th grade year. David is doing wonderful, taking the regular courses, pre-algebra. This year for like language arts, we're doing like grammar, spelling, writing, reading, you know, normal stuff, science, history, of course. I'm just looking over there because his books are over there. I'm trying to think. We are doing some practicing some cursive handwriting because, you know, never practice too much, especially with boys. I'm going to try to put my hands down at my side instead of having them wave all around for you guys. Sorry, I'm a hand talker. But anyway, so this morning I got up at 6. I exercised on my treadmill, took my shower. 7 o'clock my grandson got here. We have done a ton of preschool, toddler school activities. Oh, hold on. What's the matter? Oh, he got upset because his show was going off. But it's coming back on, isn't it? Okay. I had to check on him. Okay, he is, like I said, we have done just, you know, we've read. Sorry about that. We've been reading stories, singing songs, counting, just, you know, fun stuff. And then we've got breakfast done for me and him. I'm excited because today's dinner is, which it don't look like much because I just put it on, but we're having 15 bean soup. Now, if you're not a bean person, of course, that probably doesn't sound wonderful to you, but if you are a bean person, the 15 bean soup is delicious. So I got dinner on, and it is 9:15, and what I need to do now is to go wake up the teenager. So I will talk to you guys because he will be terribly embarrassed if I go in there with the camera. So I'm going to respect his privacy, and I'll come back at you guys in just a little bit. Alright, so it's now 10:20. The teenager is up. He's ate his breakfast, he's finishing his show, and then we will start school. We have a very loose school schedule this week because it's the week before Thanksgiving week. And we're off next week, and so this was kind of like a loose week for us. We're mainly focusing on a writing assignment. We've done some spelling, some reading, and some math too. But my main focus was he's got like his first real essay to write today. He's wrote smaller kind of ones, but this is like a real one, so I'm kind of excited about it. So that's what he's working on mostly this week, and then some reading, like I said, a little bit of spelling and math thrown in there. And then baby's been watching his preschool shows and playing, actually getting ready to unload the dishwasher. So figured I would sit here and talk to you for a minute while I'm unloading. I was so happy. I told you we were having beans for dinner tonight, and about a month ago I had all my kids over and we had cowboy casserole. It's kind of like a chili, but it has potatoes in it. It's very good. So anyway, I had made that for dinner, and I made some cornbread to go with it, and I made like this ginormous pan of cornbread. and only like half of it got ate. So I bagged the other half up and wrapped it up and put it in the freezer. So now today, when I'm having my 15-bean soup, I have cornbread to go with it and don't even have to make it. Yay me! The little things in life, right? Yep. You agree? You agree? Yep. Yep. Tobias agrees. Do you agree with me? Yeah? Uh-huh. And that, my folks, is what a 2-year-old does all day. Most of the day. I'm getting dinged. Somebody's trying to get a hold of me. Let me go find my phone. You can come with me. So, this is what my house looks like because I have a 2-year-old who likes to play, which is fine. That's what he needs to do, right? He needs to play. So, oh, it's his mommy. It's his mommy asking how he's doing. So I'm going to answer her back while I talk to you. So my daughter-in-law Megan, she's working again, and so he's coming to see me Tuesdays through Fridays, and then sometimes on Saturdays. He's here from about 6 to about 3:30. Not 6, 7 to about 3:30. Sorry, I get up at 6. But it's actually been quite fun. He's a pretty good little guy, so there hasn't been a lot of hardness or anything. I mean, you know, he's typical 2-year-old, definitely. He doesn't talk a lot yet. A few words here and there, mostly sounds. So, and it is being addressed, but we're really trying not to worry about it much because he comes from a line of late talkers. I didn't talk till I was 3. His dad didn't talk till he was like 2.5. His uncle, my middle son Justin, didn't talk till he was about 3. So it's not like it's kind of unusual. So, but we are, you know, the doctor is keeping an eye on it and stuff. He also has other. He has like some sensory issues. So right now we're just keep an eye on him, make sure he gets to his doctor's appointments, and he is not an eater. I've never seen a child eat so little in my life. I mean, he is like the pickiest 2-year-old I've ever seen, and I have babysat at home for years, and I worked at a daycare. So this child will eat very, I mean, I'm talking minimal food here. Now, remember, I do know, you know, 2-year-olds don't have huge bellies, but they usually eat pretty well, or at least something. He doesn't eat chicken nuggets. He doesn't eat French fries. He doesn't eat sandwiches, eggs, cereal. Some cereals he'll eat like dry, but not very many, and not all the time. So it's very sporadic about what he'll eat. So I keep a little supply of things that he's known to eat and offer it throughout the day for him. The doctors aren't really concerned about it. I mean, he is in like a food therapy, but he's gaining weight. He does drink milk, and we make sure he has vitamin D milk. And we put chocolate syrup in it because he won't drink it without chocolate syrup. And then we put sometimes the Carnation Instant Breakfast just to give him a few extra calories in there, because that's what they suggested we do to it with him. But it's mostly junk food: cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and Oreos he'll eat sometimes. Sometimes he'll eat club crackers, chips depending on his mood. I know he's kind of young, but he'll eat popcorn. We just kind of watch him closely while he's eating it, because he eats so little that if we can find something that he does eat, then it's kind of like one of those things that you know, he needs food. So anyway, and we've tried like not giving him anything, and he will go days without eating and just drinking a couple glasses of something. And I mean, we've tried. He is very stubborn, very strong-willed, and obviously his body does not need much to run. Beyond that, He's a normal little guy. But anyway, so I did notice that usually at the beginning of the year, I will do like what we're doing for 8th grade. I don't think I have anything like that on there. So that is one video that I will work on this upcoming season. It may not get out until after Thanksgiving though, but I do plan on doing that and trying to get out some more day in the life, more detailed, so you can like, because I know people like when they get on here, they like really want to see like what you're doing, like how you structure your day. This week is not really a good week for that because, like I said, we're not doing much. It's the weekend before, it's not the weekend, it's the week before Thanksgiving, and I'm just trying to focus on this one assignment that he has mostly. And that's the way we kind of, holidays are, every holiday, I can't say every holiday, but like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, we slow down. We do, so we'll go back to school after the week of Thanksgiving, and we'll school until like the 2nd or 3rd week, I think, into December. Depends on, I don't remember what I scheduled this year. Excuse me, I was burping. But so we will go back to school and, you know, hit the books pretty good again, make sure we're getting a good lot done, and then we'll slow down probably the week right before we take off, and then we'll have, of course, the week of Christmas, the week after Christmas, and the week of New Year, which may be, I don't know, but anyway, we'll have 2 to 3 weeks off. Last year I took the whole month of December off, almost. I think we did the first week of December, and then after that I was off till after the New Year because I had the days to do that. It really all depends on vacations in the summer, because Dad loves taking us on vacations if we can, you know, afford it and it's feasible. So vacations in the summer, it always depends on his days off during the holidays, and you just got to work with what's your schedule. You got to work with, you know, what you have and what you, I know a lot of people don't take a lot of time off during the Christmas season, and they'll work up until like the day of the holiday, take the holiday and maybe a day off here or there, and then they will get off, like they'll end school like really early, like at the end of April, you know, and not go back again till August, September of the following year, which, you know, that's fine if that's the way that that's the schedule that works for them. I know one lady I know who homeschools her children. I'm pretty sure she said she don't go back till September, and I don't remember when they end school, but they can do that because they school so much. You know, they don't take many breaks during the year, but they're campers, love to camp. So as soon as the weather is nice, then that's what they do. They do lots and lots of camping. That's their family lifestyle, and that fits them, and that's great, you know. So instead of taking that time off in December, it's better for them to take it off at the, you know, end of the year into the spring, summer, fall months when you can go camping a lot. So that's just a bonus thing in there. I'm just throwing that in there for you. That's just extra stuff there, all for free. So definitely don't try to keep up with me, or don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Do what is right for you and your family as far as scheduling goes. Alright, well, I'm almost done unloading this dishwasher. My son, Dave, he is going to get up here real soon, and he's got to do all his chores and get himself ready. We will do school. Like I said, we're not doing a ton of school. It goes pretty quickly because we're not doing all our subjects right now. So he'll be done with that real quick, and then he will probably go finish up whatever chores he has, and then he'll be allowed to go play games for a while. And I'm going to finish unloading this dishwasher. I don't have my grandson on Mondays, so what I did Monday is I like power cleaned the whole house. And so now all I have to do is like some vacuuming here or there, making sure the counters are wiped and the dishes are done and the laundry's done. It's just easier when you have a 2-year-old and you're not used to having a 2-year-old. to, it was easier for me to get things done like that. I just, you know, powered through it on Monday, and then this, I just have to do upkeep all week long when he's here. And that's probably what I'll do, unless, like, I have an appointment on Monday, and then I'll just have to clean while he's here. Which I can do it. It's not like a huge deal. It's just easier to do it when he's not here. Now, don't get me wrong, I know tons of you out there have little children and have to do it all, and I commend you, and I was at a point like that in my life too. I mean, I've had that point. I've had the babies and the 1s and 2s and 3s, you know, I've had 3 kids, and like I said, I've babysat quite a few children. So, you know, I've been through it all. And I understand that a lot of times you just have to power through and get it done with them being here. But while I have the option to do it with him not here, I choose to do it the day that he's not here if I can. Alright, so I think I'm just rambling now. So I'm going to cut it off right here, and I'll catch y'all in a little bit. Alright guys, so it is the magical time. It is nap time. No, really. It's just a time to, like, it's lunch time, so, you know, I get to eat, which food is great, and the baby is going down. He's not asleep yet, but he's going down for his nap. David is completely done with school, and I wanted to show you, I told you we were doing mostly writing, so my son is a reluctant, or he don't really like to write. I mean, it's not that he hates it, but he's just kind of a reluctant writer. So I found this Jump In, a workbook for reluctant and eager writers, and I think they said this is from for 7th and 8th graders, and even can go into 9th grade, you know, if your child is that reluctant reader or writer. So we're doing this slowly, so we will probably use this again. We'll continue using this into next year. It's helping him a lot. So it's by, I don't know if you can see that. So it's one of their books called Jump In. We like it. I know some moms have done reviews and said there was mentions of abortion in here. So just to give you a heads up, my son, we've already had abortion talk before, so it's not like that big of a deal. Maybe if you had a younger student, I could understand. Maybe, I don't know if you, I don't know. We're fine with that though, and so far that's the only thing in here I found that's not, that may be a touchy issue. And it's not even, so far that I've seen so far, how far I've read in the book, it's only like one little paragraph explaining something to them, not about really abortion, just, so it's just a little bitty thing. So far, now I have, like, we haven't got very far in this book, but anyway, I'm rambling again. I tend to do that. I'm so sorry. So, it's noon, it's lunchtime. Oh, I know what I was going to do. My beans, my 15 bean soup that I am super excited about having tonight. I forgot to put in my diced tomatoes, so I'm going to do that now. It has plenty of time to cook with the tomatoes in it. I usually put it in when I put all the other stuff in with it, and I kind of spaced it. So, that's okay. Putting it in there now. It still has, I got it on low, so it still has, you know, a couple, well, let's see, really it still has like 4 more hours it can cook. Probably, because on low, you know, most things take between like 6 to 8 hours, so I think it's been cooking for a couple of hours now. So probably about 4 of this will be done, and I'll just turn it off and let it sit until about 5. Okay. Anyway, so I am having, so my son is going to have this little mini pizza and some french fries, and I am going to have some of those french fries and a tuna sandwich, because that sounds wonderful to me. Mr. Man bias. He actually sat in his high chair and ate some crackers and drank some fruit and veggie juice for me. So I feel like I just want something in him. Plus he has his Carnation instant breakfast drink that he's drinking before he goes to bed. So at least he's not like starving. I don't know, I want him to eat so bad, but I try not to push it on him because that don't work. So let's see. So I'm just going to recap the day so far. So we've gotten up, I've got myself ready, Tobias came over, we got all his preschool, toddler school stuff done. This morning we did songs, counting 1 to 5, colors, we read stories, nursery rhymes, and today we didn't do any kind of color page or anything like that. He's 2, and everybody knows that a 2-year-old's attention span, I couldn't think for a moment there, is about that big. So we do things that he wants to do, which is fine. He's a smart little cookie. Even though he don't really talk yet, he's still a pretty bright little guy. So yesterday, just to show you something real quick. So yesterday, it took about all day to get this done because this was a cutout page, and so all these pieces were on there, and I had him color, and there's marker and crowns on here because I was just trying to get him interested in it. Some days he loves to color. We'll color a whole page without me doing different. He'll use different colors. Loves it. Other times it took me all day to get him to color this little bit on here, and then I cut out the feathers, and we put the feathers on together. We waited for a little bit, and then we put the turkey together. So cute little Thanksgiving thing, but that took all day to make. So we don't do a whole lot of paperwork because he's just not into it. So that's what, lots and lots of playtime. He gets like tons of playtime, and I give him free playtime, of course, and I will play with him some too, and he likes that. So that's done. David did his today. I just had him doing finishing his writing assignments for today and reading some chapters in his book. So that was the extent of today's work. Tomorrow will probably look about the same as today, and then Friday, the only thing I'm going to expect him to do is he's going to take all the brainstorming, all the information, all the paragraphs he came up with, and he's going to rewrite it. He's going to go through and make sure the spelling's correct, punctuation, all that stuff, and then he's going to go through and write it very nicely on another sheet of paper for me. Now, my son doesn't like to write. As far as writing stories, he doesn't like to write things down. So that's going to be a big chore for him, and that's why I have decided that that's what we were going to do. That's my husband calling me. So, before I go answer that, so we did, like I said, we did toddler school, that school. I've done a little cleaning here and there. I've got dinner on, laundry going, and now Mama and Mimi here, all in one. I'm going to finish making my lunch, get my son's lunch done making, and then we're going to rest and relax for a couple hours. And then we're going to get up and do other things. Alright guys, I am going to wrap up this video. It is 5 o'clock, the baby done took his nap, got up, had a little rest time. We're getting dinner together, the house halfway cleaned up again. So I wanted to let you see this though. This is my 15 bean soup, and I've got it at Kroger and Walmart so far. I found it, and it's super cheap. Like, this is a 20-ounce bag, and it's like $2, and you can get even a bigger bag for like $3 or $4. But, ooh, smells amazing. Can't like to sink my teeth into it. Super cheap, easy meal, and all you do is, there's a recipe on the back. Just follow it. I follow these ingredients. It has a seasoning packet in it. I never use it. I usually just toss it in the trash because it's too salty for me. But what I'll do is I'll follow, let's see, the traditional recipe, basically. Soaking your beans overnight, and then the next morning I'll rinse them out, throw them in the crock pot, put the water on them, and all these ingredients in it, and let it cook all day, and it's fantabulous. It actually says that there's a slow cooker recipe. I've never went there to look to see what the slow cooker recipe says. I always just do it the traditional way, just in the slow cooker, so that's the way that is. So anyway, if you guys like beans, this is a great, a wonderful supper, especially on a cold, rainy, dreary day it is today. And so my husband's on his way home. He'll be here any minute. Ooh, I almost dropped it. Well, this is, you can't really see, but it is a delicious. I also went ahead and made some Rice Krispies, some chocolate and peanut butter Rice Krispie treats for today. And my grandson has already been picked up, and they left a little while ago. Me and my husband are probably just going to relax, eat dinner. We'll clean up after dinner, and then we'll probably just relax and watch some movies tonight or something. And that'll be it. That's a day in a homeschool mom's life. I only have, I only have David, who's, actually doing work, and then me and Tobias, play. So he learns a lot through play, and it's not super exciting, but that's what it is. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That's my husband. I can hear him now. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.